During editing, I really had to think about the transitions and the shots that I wanted to incorporate, as well as what I wanted to do to make this trailer look different and interesting. Now, the beginner section of the trailer, as you can see, is mainly consisting of a contrast between one consistent scene and a variation between other scenes that are black and white and sped up quite a bit. We did this to show the contrast between his past and where he's at now. As well as that, we wanted to show the difference between normal teenagers being that age and him. He struggled a lot because of the character Duncan has been through so much, and yet he doesn't know what's going on in his mind. And this was very key for us because we really wanted to, incorporate that. In the next sections, it's mainly looking at the development of Jenny and Duncan, and also Duncan and his psychiatrist Tony. This is also done. There's several fades in this section to show that this story is actually based on a true story that we researched about and is on our blogs. Also, we put some overlaps and just simple techniques just to show the difference, not to make it look so consistent, but to add a difference, add a bit of more interesting techniques to the edit of this trailer. Again, there is more. There's a lot more to add when it comes to the editing, because there was a lot of changing. We did a lot of changes, especially to the way it looks, because we wanted it to fit in with our genre as well as fit in by making it work for our actual storyline. Black and white was one of the main things that we used, mainly because it was so it made such a big effect to our trailer. Having the contrast between black and white in the beginning and some parts in the middle, and towards the end where you get the cliffhanger, really shows a difference. So it's not consistently in color, and it gets the audience to really think about, what this story is all about and what's going to happen next, and where are these producers taking us. And that's kind of where we wanted to picture ourselves, and to picture the rest of this trailer. It's full of a variety of different shots, mainly a lot of close-ups, because we wanted the audience to engage in the facial expressions and to really connect with Duncan and realize what Duncan's going through, and also to be an investigator and just sort of see this story unfold. This is mainly done through the little clips that we have of his psychiatrist breaking into this story about the killing in the Alps and what happened there. And everything starts to come back to his psychiatrist, and there's parts of the trailer that's left out just so that we can engage the audience enough to come and watch the film. And I think the way that this is edited has been consistent enough to engage the audience and to make them come and watch it. Being on a Mac is always very different to the ideas that you have in your head, and incorporating those ideas from your head into the computer is also quite a challenge. And the fact that the software did have enough for us to use the black and whites and to use the fades in such a way really did help the plot of the story. plot of the story to develop in a way that just progressed, let the audience really connect. I think the trailer wouldn't have been as strong if we didn't have the black and whites at the beginning and in the middle, and especially at the end. Also, in having overlaps, so it wasn't just shot after shot after shot. It was actually a combination of different shots, and it was keeping it consistent as well as giving the audience a bit of variety, so they aren't just looking at a shot changing from a different shot to one shot to this. The transitions made everything run a bit smoother. I think if we didn't use transitions in some of our shots, especially trying to bring in the based on a true story, I don't think it would have worked as well if we just placed it in there a bit like how the credits were. I don't think it would have worked. But I think overall, using the transitions to incorporate this idea of what we're trying to show here just helps us and helps our trailer to just produce the narrative and to let everyone understand and see the story that we're trying to portray. So that's why I used black and white, and that's why I used fades and and overlay, just to make everything run better and run smoother as the story unfolded and the audience got more interacted and more engaged into our storyline.